Okay. In about a couple of seconds, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, let me go ahead and make myself public because I am only available to friends now. Okay. Lydia, are you connected to my TikTok?
Let me see which phone.
And I think Miss Teller's probably still doing a couple of things. Kim, are you connected to my YouTube? Or no, no, no.
No,
I'm sorry, not mine YouTube,
TikTok,
but
yes.
Taylor.
Not
Okay.
Taylor's YouTube. I was doing the TikTok last week.
Oh, okay then. And if you can cover that for me, I'll make sure I take care of you with a GPT.
Okay.
Whichever one you like.
Which one do you want to do? Yeah, TikTok or YouTube, or can you do both?
Let me see if I can get YouTube pulled up because I have TikTok already pulled up on my phone.
And this is Taylor's YouTube, right?
Yes, it's going to be casting on Taylor's YouTube.
Mhm. 'Kay, I have her pulled up on YouTube.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
See, did I cross all my T's and dot all my I's? Or did I accidentally cross my I's and dot my T's? 4 minutes. Anybody planning any big trips this year?
Mm-mm. I wish
Um,
I was.
if y'all do, y'all need to let me know because that's what I've just started doing.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, we got Michelle to the party. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Good to see
Good.
you. 3 minutes left. We're not sure if Maxine will be able to make it today. She had like a small emergency that she had to take care of.
She might be able to make it because she ended up messaging me back. So she might be able to make it.
Oh, okay, cool. All right then. Well, she's in second, so that gives a little more time.
Well, if she doesn't, if she doesn't come by her time, then the person before, then they can just
We'll just extend their time.
take a little bit. Yeah, we'll just extend your time.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I feel like we're getting ready to drop that ball.
Mm-hmm.
Less
Yeah,
than 1 minute.
close.
Hey, 9, 8. I couldn't even see the ball this year that they had in Times Square.
Really?
It was just so tiny, so
Uh-huh.
far away. I don't know what happened. It was a red ball. It was there and then it wasn't.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Everyone, welcome to the Will and Teller Made Show.
Oh, I kind of off cue, ain't I? Okay. Now, why are we having technical difficulties now? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, everyone. We're having technical difficulties.
Come on to the party with William and Taylor Made. Come and have a good time.
Just ride one time for your mind. Just ride one time for your mind. Just ride one time for your mind. Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Will and Teller Made Show with Baby Bear. We have an amazing lineup for you tonight, featuring people who create physical products GPT builders, and prompt engineers, along with guests who will share insights on staying motivated. Tonight, we are doing our famous music trivia, where I will give you the year and the lyric. You have to tell me the artist and the name of the song, all in a question format. If you can do this correctly, you will win a photo dump by your own truly, Will and Taylor. Okay, we can't go on the show until we introduce our lovely, beautiful Miss Taylor May.
They call me Tester Babe, Taylor May Day. They call me Tester Babe, Taylor May Day.
All right, Taylor, you got the mic. Tell us what you're working with.
Come on to the party with William and Taylor.
Okay, y'all have to forgive me. My board is going crazy. I don't know what's going on here. First it wouldn't play anything, and now it's just playing everything. Oh my goodness. I guess this is what you call Baby's Bear Revenge.
I heard that.
Oh my goodness. Attack from the box. All right there. Well, go ahead, Miss Talibay. You got the mic.
All right, how is everybody doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome to the very first episode of the Will and Taylor Show for 2025. I have a wonderful, there is no I in team. We have a wonderful lineup for you guys today. We got we got some senseis up in here. We got valedictorians up in here. We got some of everybody up in here. So I'm going to give everyone an opportunity to say hello. You don't have to say whose house it is yet until you're about to present, but you can at least say hi. You know what I mean? Just say hi to the people. So we're going to go ahead and let our wonderful panelists speak and say hello.
All right. Go ahead, Kelly. I seen you to unmute yourself. So
No, I was just literally gonna say hi to the people.
all right. Cool. Well, how you doing today?
Just fine, just
That's good. And
fine.
all right. And Lydia, how are you doing today?
Good evening, everyone, and I am doing absolutely wonderful.
Oh,
It's
okay.
great to be here and to see everyone out there.
Okay, cool. Miss Kim.
Hey, everybody.
All right then. Miss Crawford, how you
Hi,
doing?
everybody. Hi.
All right, cool. Miss Cheryl.
Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. Glad to be here.
All right, great. And Miss T. Wivers.
Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year.
All right, great. I'm glad to see. It's so happy to see everybody here. This New Year's is going to be very exciting for us. I tell you, I'm looking forward to this New Year.
Okay, dude, before we go on to the next guest, did you get my letter from my lawyer?
Do you mean from Dino the dinosaur? Yes, I did. Now I'm trying to figure out, why did he write it in crayon on the back of a coloring page?
Dude, it's a legal document. You need to take it serious. And understand this, I am that dude. Now you go ahead and mess around and find out it'll be the Baby Bear and Taylor show.
Baby Bear, just in case this might have slipped your mind, you're not a real person. You are 80% cotton and 20% nylon. And if you don't shut up, I'm going to start picking cotton. So go over there and sit your butt down before you end up looking like a throwaway rug. Miss Taylor May, who we got up next? That dude is about to make me lose my cool.
You and Baby Bear is a hot mess. How about that?
I tried to. He almost made me go that way.
All right. I don't even have my lineup in front of me.
Well,
I don't.
I tell you what. Well, let me go ahead and do that. You know what? Let's go ahead and start it off with a music tribute. What about that?
We
You like
I
that?
think we should. I think we should.
Okay, released in 1979. There ain't no reason. It's up to you. There ain't no. Oh, I'm sorry. There ain't no rules. It is up to you. There ain't no rules. It is up to you. I need the artist and the name of the song, all in a question format. Do 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 do. Boom. Okay, look like we got Kelly up first.
3, 2, 1, talk to me.
I had to make sure I play her favorite song. I know she liked this song.
Okay.
All right, Kelly. Before you present your item, who house
It's Kel's house,
in
the middle of the street.
that is where we used to.
Me?
All right, there. You got the mic.
Did I get it right that time?
Yes, you did.
Because I never do. All right. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy New Year to every one of you. I hope everyone had a good Christmas, good New Year. Tonight, I am going to present to you my upcoming class. It is called Weather Wonders. So if you guys see, in my background, I always have my backgrounds. It's either snowing. Actually, it's not, it's never raining, but it is. It can be. That's what I'm teaching in my class. It is going to be making it rain and making it snow in Photoshop. So if you guys, a lot of people have Photoshop and don't know what to do with it. So um, thought of a plan to say, hey, let's start using what we have, right? Let's start using the tools that we have. So the first class was still to stunning. It was animating images, water movement, sky movement. Then it went to glow up, which is animating. You see the fireplace there. The fireplace, candles. I think I did one for Halloween, spooky house with the lights flickering and things like that. That's the glow up class. That was self-paced. And then this time it's going to be another live class. And again, it's called Weather Wonders, bringing rain and snow to life in motion. So it is a Photoshop class. Right now, I have it on sale for $97. Regular price is $147. The price will change tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. Central. The class is next Saturday at 2 o'clock Central Time. It is probably going to be a full 2 hours, if not a little bit more. We always seem to go over when we go live and do live classes. But in this class, I know a lot of people probably think, oh, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm giving you my files to snow and rain, and I am literally going to show you how to drop it into your photos and make it to where it looks realistic. So the hard part's already done. I've done it. So now I'm going to teach you what to do with what I'm giving you. So that's the class. That the link is to, I think that's to either to my YouTube or to my website, but I will show you just quickly, and I'll show you my YouTube channel since I have a little time because I don't really have much much else to talk about. One second, let me just see my screen. Oh, can y'all give me sharing capabilities, please?
Oh, absolutely. And Miss Kelly, you should be able to share your screen.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so my website, if y'all didn't know, is hbkdigitals.com. And so if you go over to, these are the tabs here. If you go over to courses, then it's the first one, Weather Wonders, Bringing Rain and Snow to Life in Motion. So again, I'm giving you the files. I'm going to teach you how to use it in different scenarios. The people who are getting the early bird special, it will be getting a book of prompts with images that I create or that with my likeness, right? Um, and so that was a little perk for people getting it before it goes up. I'll show you guys my YouTube. Let me move this out of the way. So again, on YouTube, I'm HBK Digitals over there as well. I do have all of these. This was the latest. This is the one that I just published Thursday, I think it was.
I like that.
I
Thank
like
you.
that. That
Thank you,
right
thank you,
there. As
thank
soon
you.
as it hit the first note, I was ready to crash out and call it a day and sit by my fireplace.
Yep. So it's not just going to be dealing in Photoshop. I'm going to show you like my whole process, right? From doing it in Photoshop to where I save it, where I edit it. I know a lot of people don't have the same computer systems, Apple or Windows or whatever. So we're going to use Canva. I'm going to show you how to use Canva to do that. I'm also going to show you how I make my music. I generally make an album for every video that I do. And sometimes the album is anywhere between 6 to 8, 9 songs, just depending on how I'm feeling, right? And so I go through and edit all my songs, and I go through and name the songs and all that. So I'm gonna show you my whole workflow from start to finish. Yeah. And so if you guys are interested in, creating a YouTube channel or um, having this as a service to businesses or um, other clients or whatever like that, then that's definitely a thing that you can do. And also, it doesn't have to be like on, the big screen. It could be like you can use them for reels or whatever social media platforms that you're using. So it's a lot of opportunities out there to do this. And I know AI is here, right? And I use AI to animate my images as well. But we've had Photoshop for a very long time, and some of us just sitting on it and not using it to its fullest potential. So, yeah, that's why I decided to start teaching these Photoshop classes.
Okay, cool. Um, Now, say like if I come to your class and I'm pretty much um, pretty much able to do what you do with the rain and the snow. Can I add other elements? Would they be able to add other elements? Would they be able to take your class further? Would they, by taking your class, will they be able to do other things? Or
What are
once
you
they
talking
do
about? Other things like,
it?
what are you talking about?
Okay, probably maybe like a windy day, trees blowing, things like that.
So for now they could, but are you asking is that what they're going to learn in the class?
Oh no, they're gonna
Oh,
learn
okay.
how to make it rain and snow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's different, all the techniques are all different.
Oh,
So,
okay.
just like, I think I had a question, was this the same technique for the still to stunning class that I had first, with the water movements and the sky movement, they're different. It's all different.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And this one was a little bit more complicated, which is why I'm giving the files instead of teaching, okay, this is how you do this, because it's going to be more than like a 2 hour deal and it would
Mhm.
be way more expensive. So I was like, okay, well, how do I keep the cost, to a minimum and still give them, you know, plenty of 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 ways to be able to enhance whatever they're trying to do. And yeah, this is what I came up with.
Oh, okay. What I noticed from the image that, well, from the video skit that, well, from the video that you have, is that you
Hmm.
have different layers in this. It looks like
Yep.
the snow is by itself, and the house and the trees might be one image. It looks like you might have like two different types of image. Am I correct?
Mm, mm-mm.
Oh,
So
you got some layers up in
the
here.
snow is creating that depth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I have different layers of snow.
Oh, okay.
So
That
it's close up to us, and then you got some further back by the house.
okay, cool.
Yep,
And I could
yep,
tell
yep.
because the snow is in a blur effect.
Mm-hmm.
So that is really good. So this right here, I, I would recommend this class. That way people can learn about layers and how powerful layers are if you can learn this technique.
Right. Yep.
I
I
would
do.
definitely recommend Kelly's class. I took her glow up
Yes,
class,
yes.
and I know how to now animate fireplaces and candles and all these wonderful things and pumpkins
Mm-hmm.
for Halloween. So yeah, that is a very good class. She really does walk you through it. She gives you everything that you need, every single thing that you're gonna need. She gives it to you. So, talking about a must-have class, if you're trying to get some life to your images and everything like that, and you have a Photoshop uh,
Mm-hmm.
class, I mean, if you have a Photoshop subscription, I say go ahead and take that class because if you utilize it and put it to work, you're gonna make your money back. Period.
Yes,
Right.
you
Plain and
are.
simple. You're gonna make your money back. She's an awesome teacher. Uh,
Thank you.
I can only imagine who she's learned from because she's great. So that's a must have. I recommend that class to everybody. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
Kelly, I really would like to do something for you. I really like to offer you one of my GPTs so you can kind of like
Oh.
spoot, sweeten up the pot for people who might want to sign. But
Okay.
it'll be on your terms, and you probably say they got to do it either today. Am I right for the early bird? We
For the
only gonna
early
do it.
bird, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
if
can get them
they
signed up.
want that GPT because they know you always coming with it.
Oh, okay. So people on the Facebook chat or on the Facebook. Yeah, you hear that? Um, I'm giving her a GPT, to sweeten up the pot for you. So sign up for a class. Layers is definitely something that you want to definitely learn because the good thing about layers, you can add a lot of different elements. Not only that, you can take and change something in that scene that you want to. You might want to change it to something else. Might want to change it to a cabin or something like that. Am I correct, Miss Kelly?
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
So layers, you definitely want to understand how to do layers. Layers is very powerful.
Yeah.
Do anybody else have any questions for Miss Kelly? She's extremely smart. She can answer
It's funny.
it. um, Lydia, do you see any questions in the
I know
Facebook chat?
I still want
Nothing
to know
as
how to learn
yet.
lights. I still want to learn how to do some twinkling lights and stars and stuff. That's what I want to
So
learn.
you do know
Are you
that's
gonna
in glow up. Twinkling lights is in glow up, Taylor. It should be, I think.
I remember doing candles. I remember doing the fireplace and the pumpkin. I'm gonna go
Oh,
back.
it's the
I'm gonna
same.
go
It's
back.
the same. It's the same concept as
Oh,
your
okay.
as the glow, the light flicker. It's the same concept. Yep. But
Okay.
I'll help. When you're doing it, just let me know and I'll help you.
For sure.
Okay,
See y'all.
cool.
See, y'all can hit her up personally,
That,
and she'll talk you through some stuff. I'm telling
Yeah.
you. I mean,
absolutely.
when you can have access to your
Yeah,
senseis and
and
instructors, you know what I'm
just
saying.
to
It's always
recap,
a good thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kelly, this is snow and rain. Okay,
It's
now
called
y'all
Weather Wonders.
Weather Wonders. Now, you sign up for her class so she can teach you how to make it rain. Am I right, Kelly?
That's right. That's right.
I was holding that joke for a while, Kelly. I was just waiting to the right time to bring it in. All right, then. Is there any questions out there for her? Um, Kim, do you see any?
Let's
No,
see.
it's not in on TikTok.
Oh, okay then. All right then. Well, I
Thank you. Thank you.
really appreciate it so much.
Thank
Of
you so
course.
much, ma'am.
Thank
Thank you,
y'all.
thank
Thank
you,
y'all.
thank you. Okay, cool. So, did we have any winners for the first tribute before we bring up Mix Maxine? Is Maxine, if she's here?
Miss
Okay.
Maxine is here. I did see her come in.
Okay, yes, I did see her pop up, but I'm not seeing her for some reason. Maybe I should remove the spotlight and I can probably see
No,
her.
she's
Will-
here.
Oh,
She's
she's
here.
here. She's here.
Yeah, she.
All
William, what was
right
the
then. All
question?
right then. Oh,
Give
the
me the question
first,
one more time.
yes. So you want the tribute, right?
Yes, please.
All right there. There ain't no rules. It's up to you. There ain't no rules. It's up to you. And released in 1979. Need the artist and the name of the song, all in a question format. Okay. All right.
And
Okay, Miss Tellermaid, who we got up next? Who's gonna talk to us today?
today, who has to talk to us? We have Miss Maxine
All
with
right
the
then,
wonderful
Miss Maxine,
product.
Miss
Yes,
Maxine.
Shalonda.
Yeah.
Okay, now Miss Maxine, before you go on, you definitely got to tell me who house is this
My house.
in?
Anywhere we used to be. Oh, in the neighborhood, huh? Can I say in the neighborhood? Oh, no,
In
this
the
right now.
neighborhood, around the corner,
Around the
where,
corner. Oh, yeah, around the corner.
where that one light is at, and that old ugly rock is there.
Stop
Okay.
it. Stop it. Stop.
I'm going a little bit too far, am I?
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Okay, you got the mic.
Hey, y'all. How are you? Oh, I'm trying to get this on. Hold on. I've been rushing, y'all. Good evening to everybody. I am Maxine with Maximize with Max, and I don't know, it's still coming on, y'all. And I help African American women, ages 25 or older, that deal with anxiety, worry, disorganization, so that they'll be able, through journaling, so they'll be able to self-reflect, inspire, uplift, and maximize their full potential. So today I have a calendar and a journal. So I'm gonna go to the calendar first. And as you all know, can you see? Or is it too low?
Yes, we can see it.
You can see. I am an Alpha Kappa Alpha lady. So we have Founders Day coming up. So I decided to do a calendar representative pretty much of them. It's kind of, I may have to hold it, of them. So I called it Pretty All Day. And of course, this is a 4x8 desktop calendar. So this is January. And it's on glossy paper, so it'll be a little flimsy there, so bear with me. This is February. And March. And then we have April, May, my birthday month coming,
Birthday
June,
month.
July, and August.
Okay, okay.
Uh-oh, I hear somebody with the August. Come on now. August. And then I have September. I really like her hair. And y'all know we good for some pearls. So I had to make sure I had those pearls on now.
Diamonds
That was
and pearls.
September, October. Oops, October. And November.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last one is December.
Okay,
So I wanted to
cool.
make sure that I highlighted our Founders Day, and that was my reasoning for creating this calendar, this 4x8 desktop calendar. Plus, of course, it's not just a calendar. You can look stylish, put it on your desk, at the house, wherever you go, you are ready. So that is the calendar. And then, yeah, I don't know if William and Taylor told you, but my mom is 83 years old, and she was going to get her nails done. And then she realized when she looked down, she didn't have, her air was low. So I had to go get her. So I'm rushing to get back. So for the journal, it
Well, we
is
couldn't
showing.
tell. It seemed like you was doing really good.
Man, I was following her home because we live 20 minutes apart, and I couldn't keep up with her. She was flying. I was like, sister,
Oh wow.
sister, now you got to get it together. So I have the draft on this one, my proof, because I believe that I left the one that I ordered in my mom's car, but you can still get it. This is an 8.5 by 11 journal.
Okay.
And it is called Emerald Elegance. And I picked green because green is about growth, and growth is good. So I wanted to do something that was relatable to the 25 or older women. And what I thought about is those people that experience anxiety or fear or disorganization, we want them to grow. And we also know that green has to do with balance, and it also deals with money. And what I wanted to say about the money aspect, you can't make money if your mind not clear. So you want to make sure that your mind is clear. Even though we have things that we're going through, no matter what, we're still elegant women. We really, really are. But we need to make sure we clear up the clarity so we can make the money, which is representative of the green. So 8.5 by 11, lined, 100 pages.
Okay.
And that is
Front and back.
the back.
Front
That's a
and
nice
back.
image. You go, girl.
Yeah. Now, Maxine, I
Yes,
see
sir.
a little decorative banding on the front where the right. What is? Can you describe? Because I can't
This,
really tell. Yeah. What is that
that was
right
just
there?
the proof. This is just the
Oh,
proof
that was the
copy.
proof. Okay.
Because I
Okay.
left the other one in my mom's car, but I wanted to have something that I could show. That's it. So that won't be on the book.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool. I
that's all that
understand
is.
now.
Yes. So that is my Emerald Elegance. That is my Pretty All Day 2025 calendar. And that's what I
Can we
wanted to
see the
show.
bag?
The back of
Yeah. The
the
pretty
calendar.
all day. Yeah.
Oh, it's just it started right here.
Oh, okay. Let me just say something. You did an
Yes.
excellent job on that calendar because um, I remember one actor said you're coordinated, and the reason because I know the I'm gonna call it wiring, but I know it's called something else. But I'm gonna call it wiring. Your wiring was black. Your the back page was black. So you
Yes.
put a lot of attention to detail. Can you hold it up just one more time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the imagery that you pick is more like everything in that with that black. It gives it more of an eloquent look. Was that what you was going for?
I didn't think of that. I was just looking at the pictures, to be perfectly honest, William, that
Okay.
resonated with me. I'm listening to what you're saying, but that's basically what it was. And I was trying to get different shades, different hairstyles, and pictures or images that women could relate to.
Okay. And I just want to say all your images match you know, the outside of your calendar and the backside of your calendar. I just noticed those things because you know I am an artist, so
Of
I can
course.
pick those things up, and you put a lot of detail in it. So
Of
those
course.
will be really great. Do you have those on? Do we have your links for that for
Yes,
sale?
I sent them to Taylor already, Williams, so she has those, and she'll be dropping them in the chat soon if they're
Yeah,
not
they
already there.
are.
They're
They're
already
Okay,
there.
dropped.
See,
cool,
Yes.
she got it. She got it.
cool. That's
And
great.
thank y'all for being so understanding, William and Taylor. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
oh, no problem. We
We
understand that
do.
things
Come on
like
now.
that
That's
happen.
what we do.
Hmm.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Taylor, do you see? I know. I believe we have a winner. That came up. I just want to acknowledge the person, whoever won. I think the right name came up. I'm not for sure, but I just wanted to
Did you
acknowledge
see it
them.
in the chat or did you see it on Facebook?
I seen it come up on the chat. I'm not really monitoring the Facebook, so if it is, you definitely gotta let me know about that as well. Hmm. But do anyone have any questions for Miss Maxine? Okay.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you
You
so much for giving me
Oh,
this
you're
opportunity.
welcome. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You
I
are
know
very
they gotta
welcome,
be.
ma'am. If
Maxine,
you
you
want
have
to talk some
had,
more about an upcoming project, you could. You still have 7.5 minutes, ma'am.
See, I'm
let
quick
me
and to the
tell you,
point. I'm quick and to
Yeah,
the point
Maxine, you
Yeah, you
have, you
coming
do
in and
have,
kissing everything. Just
yeah.
kissed it right
because
quick.
I didn't even
We,
know I
she
was coming up
did.
right there and there. I didn't even know.
you know, we're not gonna let you go until we get some questions for somebody.
All right.
Yeah,
She
I
we're
has
heard
a
gonna
lot of
ask
Lydia.
you some questions.
compliments. She has compliments. Anne Marie said you're doing a nice job. She loves both of them.
Thank
Sabrina said
you.
Max been showing out.
She has.
Miss Anne Marie said you got to coordinate.
You got
Coordinate.
to coordinate.
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 You
And
could
she
say that
loves that
too.
July on that calendar.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
would you say?
Maxine, no, I'm saying that Anne Marie loves July on your calendar.
All right. Thank
I'm
you.
Hmm.
taking it that she's a July baby.
That's it. Thank you, Danita. Thank you.
Ooh. Now
That's
I'm
it.
doing another photo dump. If you can tell me Maxine birthday month and do a shout out on your birthday month on Facebook, the chat part. I did it last week, so all we have to do
Let's
is
see
just
who gonna get
rerun
it.
it again. So rerun. I got some really. Oh my goodness, Cheryl, you always get everything right.
Man,
That's not my birth month.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
I thought it was.
Apologize. I apologize. Okay, I think they just shouting out their birthday month. That's what I think is going on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what I think is going on.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
Cheryl. Gotcha, Cheryl.
I think they just shouting out their
Okay.
birthday month. Hmm. Max is June.
I think
Let me
T
see.
Weaver answered it.
She did.
She did.
She
All right.
did.
Mhm.
Congratulations, Miss
She did.
Weaver.
She
I'll make
remembered.
sure that I make my bill payments in the morning, so you will definitely get that photo dump. Y'all gonna really love these images.
We
Hmm.
Sherilyn
always
got it
love your
on
images.
Sherilyn got
Hmm.
it on Facebook.
Who got it on Facebook?
Sherilyn.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
Sure.
okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me write all of this down.
Hmm. So, what projects you got coming up next, Max?
Coloring book. I have a coloring book that's coming up for February. I've been working on Valentine's Day cards,
Okay.
and I'm trying this year. I want to promote more educational products because I'm an
Hmm.
educator and I have a lot of experience, but I just haven't gone down that pathway yet. So that's something else that I'll be doing, like worksheets or breaking down concepts that are difficult for students, especially geometry. And then
Hmm.
that way they can have something to refer to. Because, like for me, I'll think of activities, but I don't think that they're great that I need to be telling a whole bunch of people. And then when I start talking about it, they were like, oh, Gidry, I need to get that. And I never realized that some of the things that I do, they not only can help students, but they can help other teachers as well. And they can help
Hmm.
those teachers help their students because, math is not everybody's strong point. They don't like math.
Mm-hmm.
I
Absolutely.
would
So
Yeah.
that's
agree.
what I want to work on. What she
Well,
said?
I said I would agree.
People they
I can
just don't
multiply,
like it.
add, subtract, and divide. Anything after that? Mm-mm.
No, no, no. But yes, I
And
am working on another coloring book. I'm definitely working on my
okay,
coloring book, and I'm
cool.
almost done with the coloring book.
And you know what the great thing about your product is that it's made to look like us. Your product that you create, you're not going to find those products.
Okay,
You're not going to find those in the
you're
stores.
right.
You're not going to, no, they're not going to be there. If you get lucky, but you're not going to find that. So
You're right.
y'all should reach out
Unless you
to
put
her.
them in the store.
We
Unless
didn't hear
what,
you, Miss
Taylor?
Kelly.
Unless you put them in the stores.
Okay,
Okay, okay. Hey, I
okay.
like that.
I'm
Speak
listening.
it.
I'm listening.
Yeah, you gotta listen. Okay, then there you go.
I'm
That
listening.
might be that might be a good marketing.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I
That
do
might be a
pride
good
myself
marketing.
on that they don't find those images in
Exactly.
stores. So we do
Hmm.
want to have calendars that look like us.
Yeah, they
That's it.
represent us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
That is important.
Yeah.
It is really, really important. But I'm just
And
all about us. We need to make sure we're feeling good about
mhm.
ourselves so that we can maximize our full potential. And sometimes when we see people or images that look like us, it's just like in school. If a student sees somebody black that's teaching math, they can kind of relate to that because they see themselves in that person. So I kind of relate all of it to
Yeah.
school as well.
And you made a great point. When I was in school, we had this one teacher, a history teacher, and
Hmm.
all he taught was just Black history. You know, he didn't
Oh,
teach the
yeah.
other. He said, "Well, y'all know enough of those in the 10th grade," but he gave us an assignment that we had to do the term paper, and I'm like, man, I'm not interested in doing no term paper. You know, your typical young boy. I'm not that. But
Yeah.
he gave us some people to write about, and one I picked was Benjamin Davis, one of the first black generals. And when I was in the library and I was actually reading about these generals, these black heroes, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, this is who I am. And it kind of like sparked me into following our history.
Right.
And it was life changing to me because I never thought that we were in those type of positions.
Yeah.
And not only that, the Tuskegee Airmen, all of that was connected, and I didn't understand. I didn't wasn't reading, and I found out that his son became a general too.
Oh,
So
okay.
my mind just blew me away at that young age, and I was connected to that. So I really appreciate what you're doing in making products that represent us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much for the compliments as well.
Oh, you're welcome.
And Kelly says she loves math, William. So see, I got somebody over there.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right, then that's cool.
Of course,
Now,
that.
I guess I need to come up with another music trivia. Am I
Uh-oh.
correct, Miss Taylor Made? Am I up for another one here? Did we get the
Yes.
first one?
Um.
Anybody answer the first one? I believe.
I answered the first one. Was it Michael? Who is Michael Jackson off the wall?
Oh yeah, you got it. Who was that just Miss Weaver? Yes, you got it right. You got it. You definitely got it right. Thank you so much. And I'll make sure you, definitely make sure you get that photo dump. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Was that easy or was that hard? Or do I need to
One
make
was
it?
easy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I try. I really try. Okay. Released in 1999. You can get with this. You can get with this. Released in 1991. I'm sorry, 1991. You can get with this. I need the name of the artist and the song in a question format. All right. Do 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 boom boom.
You funny for that. Hey. No, this person got to know
All
that
right
this
there,
person is
Adrian.
coming.
Adrian, did you know that was your theme song, Adrian?
I'm figuring it out now.
Oh, you figured it out now?
I'm
And you
figuring
know
it
the
out now.
reason why, Adrian, do you know the reason why I know who was up next?
How's that, brother?
Because Kim, she made us a planner so we able to see what's going on. Now sometimes I act like I don't know what's going on, but I really do. I just do it so people can laugh. That's all. All right, Adrian, who house?
A's house,
And
the middle of the street, Highway
that is where
Boulevard,
we
one of
used
them.
to.
Lee,
That is that is where we used to.
what, B?
Okay, that's cool. That's good
Close
enough
enough,
for
right?
me. You got the mic, sir.
All right, all right. Let me jump in here and share my screen right quick. This is our Adrian from Unique AI Solutions, Unique AI Syndicate. And I want to show you guys, I got a class coming up next week on the 7th. And this is probably one of the first classes that I'll be doing in 2025. So one of my objectives and one of my goals this year was to start doing a lot more coaching and training and stuff like that. And this will be the first class in that line of trainings that will be coming down the pipeline. So this training right here is a little bit outside of some of the stuff that I've done for the most part, but it actually works with what I'm doing. And then you guys will see what I'm talking about when I show it. So let me see if I can share my screen right quick. Let's see which one is it. I think that's it. Can you guys see that?
Yes, we can see your screen. I got
All
it
right,
right
good.
this
So I
time,
got
Adrian. At last, I didn't have it right when we did Kelly, so I got it right now.
okay, all right. So this is a class I got coming up on the 7th of this month, January the 7th, 2025. And this class is called Level Up My Life. And what this class is about more than anything else is discovering what is called your reason for being, or your purpose for being. And it's centered around an idea that is actually a Japanese idea called Ikigai. And Ikigai stands for it's called your reason for being. So here's the thing. A lot of people are doing stuff that they love, but they're not getting paid for. And then you got a lot of people that are doing stuff that they're getting paid for, but they don't really love what they're doing. So finding your ikigai is finding that sweet spot between it's what you love, it's what you're good at, it's what the world needs, and then it's what you're getting paid for. And when you can find that sweet spot right in the middle, then that's when life kind of feels a lot more fulfilling. So like right now, as an example, I'm in my purpose. I'm in my ikigai, meaning that I love to create GPTs. But I also like to coach. I like to see people change their lives. So what I'm doing right now is in alignment with everything that I feel that gives me purpose. And then not only that, I'm able to monetize now what I do so that it doesn't even seem like work anymore because it just comes natural. Because I feel like I'm in my purpose. It's not a struggle. Because I was like, I came out of the workforce for the most part, and I was at some point getting paid really good, but there was no fulfillment in that at all. It was almost like being inside of a dead environment where you said like, I'm better than this. Even though you're getting paid well, it almost seems like you're like trading time for dollars, and it's not a fair exchange. It's like there's something more that I should be doing with my life than just going in here. And I'm not knocking anybody that has a job. If you have a job, if you love doing what you do that. But for me, and I believe that a lot of people are really into careers, into jobs that they really don't like doing. It's just the fact that they have to do it. And what is happening now is a lot of people don't really know what their purpose or their reason for being. You'd be surprised how many people go to the grave and never even really discover what it is that they're here for. So this training here is a training that will help discover that. It's going to take place on January the 7th, and it takes place inside of a private Facebook group that we have set up. So this is not just a one-day training. This is going to be an ongoing support system and an ongoing process. So inside of that private Facebook group, we have books that we'll be going through. We have other courses that I'll be sharing in there, but the foundational courses will be this, and I'm going to show these right quick. So one, because like I say, I'm working inside of my purpose. So I created a GPT that pretty much helps you discover what that sweet spot is between those four things. It's the thing that you love to do, what you're really good at, what the world needs, and how you can get paid for that. Okay. And since it's a new concept, I created a GPT that will pretty much walk you through how to find that. And it's all about creating a business and a life around who you are. So this GPT here, first and foremost, when you go through it, it will help you find that sweet spot. It will help you identify your ikigai. That's what that means, okay? And then once we discover that, we want to start building a business around that, all right? Because once you know what you're here for, then it's easy to start putting your branding purpose together, putting that elevator pitch together, putting that marketing material together. You'll know who your audience is, and you can tap into those pain points, because when you find out who you are, then you're speaking the same language as your customer, and you'll know how to talk to them. It won't be a struggle. You won't feel like you're a clone, always jumping into other people's shoes, because you don't really know what you're supposed to do. When you find out what you're supposed to do, then it's almost like you have blinders on. You're not really paying attention to what other people are doing, because you're moving in purpose. You're in alignment with what you're supposed to do. So once you find out what your purpose is and how you can get paid for it, now let's build a business around that. Let's create a brand around that. So this GPT, and I call it Distinctly You for that reason alone, because this is all about you. So first you identify that purpose, and then let's take that purpose into this GPT here. And this GPT here, when you go through it, and we will go through both of these GPTs, it's one more we're going to go through too, because you're going to get 3 GPTs and 3 accompanying workbooks that come along with these GPTs. So once we get your purpose lined up, then we're going to jump in here. We're going to build a brand around that. And this GPT, if you have a business already, you can use that name. If you have a tagline, you can use that. But if you don't even have any of that lined up, then you go through this GPT right here. It will nail in your business name. It will nail in your tagline. It will nail in your branding slogan. It will nail in your elevator pitch. It will give you your core message, your color themes, suggested fonts. This GPT will give you your tagline for your social media handles. This GPT here will give you all of that. It will give you a profile of your ideal customer. This GPT here will give you all of that when you go through it, okay? So once you get your purpose with that first GPT, then we want to go through here and we want to lay out a brand around that. It's called Brand You. Build that brand around you. Now, I gave this GPT here out earlier, but this is version 2. So we had a lot of people going through doing the vision parties and vision planners, and this GPT here did really well, but this GPT identified some problem issues, is that a lot of people are designing lives around stuff that's not in alignment with their purpose. So the idea here now is, okay, let's backtrack. Let's go through, let's nail in that thing that you're here to do. Let's try to build a brand around that. Now let's jump into the Level Up My Life 2025 Vision Planner, and let's plan an entire year of content or purpose around who you are, what that brand is, and then let's map out a plan to monetize that. And that's what this GPT here is for here. You guys, some of you guys have went through this. This is version 2. I've added some things into this that wasn't in the first one that I gave away to accompany this class that's coming up. So here are the 3 things you get. And it's only $25. I should have said it's only $25. And it's a reason for that, because I want to look back this time, 2026. And I want to see, where did we go? Everybody that's in that group right now that's been joining in, that's will be our support system, our support network, because you can't really do this on your own. And if you get other people that start this process with you, and they can walk with you through the process throughout that year. So you're getting a year where you actually, I'm not going to end the Facebook group. So it's going to be an ongoing thing. So you're not just getting the GPTs and the workbooks, you're getting access to a private community, you're getting access to a support system. And that's what this is for, because this time next year, I want to be able to look back, as well as everyone that's involved in this process, and say, okay, where have we went from January 2025 to January 2026. And if you have not discovered what your purpose is, then hopefully this class will be just the thing that you need to just kind of really nail that in. So that's the big objective with this class. And it's January the 7th at 7 p.m. It's going to be streamed inside of that private Facebook group. So once you pay for the class, it's $25. You will have to use your email address to verify purchase. And then once you verify purchase, you'll be admitted into that class, and then the class will stream live into that private Facebook group on the 7th of January. So that's pretty much it, brother.
Okay, well, thank you so much. You mentioned a lot of great things that I would just want for us to talk about a little bit. When you was talking about purpose and why that's so important. Uh, and the one thing you said, a lot of times we don't realize what our purpose is until, we just go to the grave with it. But the good thing about it, when I was growing up, I did not realize my purpose until I was 40 years old. um, I was doing art since I was 4 years old, but I did not understand what I was doing. I just know that, hey, if I need some money, I'll just draw a picture and then make me some money. But I did not realize that was my purpose until I met this one pastor say, hey, you need to be doing that for a living. And then, that's when the light bulbs, they just basically went off at that point. But we wasn't we as people ourselves, we wasn't raised that way. The way we was pretty much raised was, to go to school, make good grades, and then go find a job. We wasn't raised to find out what we like to do and then take what we like to do and then make a living from that. So yes, but I'm kind of glad that that you having these different classes so you can bring people up to speed on that. Yes, I really appreciate it. Do you want to elaborate some more on it? You still have some more time.
Okay, yeah, because here's the thing on that is that unfortunately the culture that we live in right now treats everybody pretty much, let's say, like horses. Okay, let me tell you what I mean by that. So in the school system, and this was when I was in school, I'm not really sure what the curriculum looks like now. School assumes that everyone is a horse. So we're going to teach you how to be the best horse. But everybody in the school system is not meant to be the horse. Some people are meant to be a fish. And if you try to teach a fish how to run like a horse, it's going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
And see, and I was one of those people like that because I was more right brained and I was creative. And earlier on in school, I did horrible because
Mm-hmm.
my mind was too active, and I was one of those kids that they would consider to be hyperactive all the time because I just couldn't focus like that. I couldn't sit there and just memorize stuff like that because I wasn't trained like that. That's just not how I was wired inside of my purpose. And that's what happens is that oftentimes many of us we get pushed into roles, cultural roles that we're supposed to play based on the roles that are assigned to us that are completely outside of who we're supposed to be. And oftentimes what happens is you'll see people really flourish and prosper when you find that thing that you can do that nobody else can do. And that's what it's about. And if not, you're all over the place. You're gonna be jumping over here. You see this person do that, you're gonna try to do it. You see this other person do that, they're gonna try. You can tell when a person has not found their focus because they're all over the place.
Yeah, they
And
all
one
are.
and they're all over the place. And a jack of all trades is seldom good at anything. If you're all over the place, you can't really excel at that. It takes time to achieve what is called mastery. Mastery means that you need to put at least 10,000 hours into a thing to rewire your nervous system to do it naturally. That's what it means to acquire mastery. And if you're all over the place, you can't really do that because you're not really wiring yourself to do it. All right. But when you get inside of your purpose, you become really good at it, where it becomes an extension of you. And fortunately, and it's probably some people on this live right now can bear witness, I'm really good at identifying people's purposes and tapping into it and putting a mirror up so that they can see it because I,
Mm-hmm.
c- I can see things when I talk to people. I'm like, dang, they're really good at this right here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So how can I articulate that in a way that they can see it? And then if you can articulate it in a way that a person can see it, because sometimes the thing that you take for granted is the very thing that you're supposed to get paid to do. But
Yes.
you just do it. You just do it so naturally that you just downplay it. You don't even realize that you got a gift in that area because it comes naturally to you like that. And then
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes what happened is, which happened to me, is that people would take advantage of you. They will run game on you. They would see what you're good at something, and they will use you. They would use the heck out of you when they see that you're really good at something, and you don't really see your own worth in that. You don't see your talent in that area. They see it, but you don't see it because it's so natural to you. You don't even realize it until you realize, man, these folk kind of running on me right here. They coming up on me. They making all this money off of what I'm doing, and I'm the one that's getting played like a sucker right here.
Yeah,
But when
and
you
the
see
reason.
that,
Mm-hmm.
say what now?
And the reason why you don't see it because that's something that you really enjoy doing, and when you're doing it, it's like it's no effort, so you don't feel the effort of it. But I just to let you know one thing: if you chase your gift, that money will chase you. Trust me,
You got that
it'll
right.
come to you. Yeah, you just have to be skilled and know. Once you understand your gifts and your talents, you probably need to come under some type of coaching, leadership, or mentorship that can help you hone, to be a better person in for you not allowing yourself to take a being taken advantage of. Uh, what's
Right.
good about the training that I had was I was a salesperson, so I knew how to handle objections. Dealing in this space. Like if somebody asked me, I was talking to someone this week. Somebody asked me to do something. Can you do this? And I would never tell them no. I say, of course I can, but it's going to cost you this, and I put it
Right.
out there. So I never said no. And not only that, I stand there and I wait until they give me an answer. Now, after
Right.
that, if you say something else, you didn't gave them a way out. Now, one, two things they're gonna say, hey, do it. I got your money here. Are they gonna say, nah? I tell you what, don't worry about it. I really don't need it. That's what's gonna happen. That's how you eliminate yourself from being taken advantage of. That's one way.
Exactly. Exactly. And unfortunately, in the melanated culture, one of the things that happened to us that's so detrimental is the mindset of envy, jealousy, and competitiveness. And
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes that envy, jealousy, and competitiveness comes in when you feel less than, or when you see somebody else kind of like shining in their purpose, you
Mm-hmm.
get into a tendency of comparing because you haven't really found your purpose yet. But when you find your purpose, then you don't compare, you compliment. You look, I see great things. I see some people on this live right now. I would never really want to do what they do, but I appreciate it because
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the artistry that goes into it. And I never look and feel, that weird feeling you get because you feel a little bit envy and a little bit jealous because you're looking and you're comparing. But when
Yeah.
you when you're inside of your purpose, you're not really. It kind of kills that comparison thing that we do because now you're focused on doing you, and you're like, man, they doing that over there. That's great what they're doing, but I don't have to worry about doing what they're doing over there because I'm over here getting paid doing what I'm supposed to do over here, and that's what happens with that. And unfortunately, in our communities, a lot of that is so prevalent is that it's so difficult for us to support one another because a lot of us we're not really in our purpose and we're constantly looking and comparing ourselves to what other people are doing, what they're getting, what they have, and we just jumping all over the place. And that's just something that we can actually overcome. We can get past all of that nonsense right there. And I believe that once we nail in who we are, our purpose and what we're supposed to do, and then align yourself with a culture of people like that. That's important too. You got to put yourself around other like-minded people with that same mindset, and that's what this whole level up your life. It's really an experience. What it is, I should have called it the level up experience because that's what it is. I want to try to work with those who will be a part of this to try to create an entire experience where we try to really bring some of that negativity, some of that hidden stuff out into the light instead of like hiding and pretending like it's not there. Let's talk about this stuff so that we can walk into our purpose and then try to create an environment inside of that group that we can really do that and then kind of put some checks and balances in place and some accountability in place that we can move throughout 2020 25 into 2026 and just as the group says really level up our lives, not just in business but just every area of your life for the most part. But that's what it's about. It's only $25. I made it affordable. People can't say I don't have, and here's the thing, and I got afterpay set up for it too. If you ain't got $25, you can pay $6 in 4 payments. There's no excuse.
And not only that, you're investing in yourself. So that's something that we have to do. We have to understand that you're investing in self, and you will have a return on that investment. So you will have that. But one thing I want to add, something that you did say, when you are focusing on your purpose, your vision is a little different than anyone else that's not focusing on it. One thing your vision is, you realize that you can't do everything to yourself. So you're looking for people that is really strong in those areas that you need. Like for somebody, I'm not really good in the business part, the aspect, the setting up the lettering, setting up the business, the business part. So what I would do is I'll take my talent. I say, oh, that person is extremely good in the business, so I need to talk to that person. Or that person has some type of legal background. I need to talk to that person. Then you put all those elements together, and then you have a functioning team where everybody's doing, they separate, their expertise, and that's what makes it powerful. So really, say like you are really great at some things. You make GPTs more of a service type, and I might might need that. What I do, I'm strictly into art, into the art space. I can't do what you can do, but if we had came together and said, hey, I need a service GPT to do this for me, you got me. Or you can say, hey, well, I need an art GPT that can help me with this. I got you. So we just have to have that type of mindset, that we can work together um, like that, with each other. And then we can bring everybody up at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. One of the things I have to say about the people on this panel that I've had an opportunity to connect with, professionally and business wise, is that I can say that the people that I work with on this panel here, they embody that idea
Yes. Yes, they
personally.
do.
They do.
Absolutely.
They do. I've never had an issue with anybody because I ask for help too. I don't know everything. I know what I do know, but then one of the things about the more you know, the more you don't know. The more you know, the more ignorant you feel because you realize, man, I know this, but there's so much that I don't know. And now I make it a habit of reaching out. I reach out to some. I reach out to you, Will. You already know that. I've reached out to
Oh,
you a
yeah.
few
Oh, yeah.
times. I reach out to Sonya. I've talked to Taylor because there's things I just don't know. But what I'm good at, I'm good at. What I'm not good at, I'm not good at. And I like to say to everybody on this panel who I've actually reached out to, they embody that, for the most part, where everybody works together. And we can just get more people to come along with that, man. We can do something really. It's so hard to get us to do it, bro. Man,
Yeah, recruit the talent.
man,
Recruit
I'm
the
talking. I'm talking
talent.
about us,
That's what I'm
black
talking.
folks,
Yeah.
black
Yeah,
folks.
that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
say
talking
it.
about.
I'm gonna
Us.
say
Yeah.
it for what it is, bro. It's hard, bro. That's like, man, woo. But
But
we
I
can
think
do
I
it
think
though.
what's going to
Yeah.
happen with communities like that we have set up, I think that's going to change. It's going to take a little bit, but it's going to change.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
it's
It's
definitely going to change.
changing. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
changing. That's why
changing.
we're do. That's why we're doing this. This is an act of change that we're doing right now. You know, But anyway, that's it. That's the class. I hope you guys sign up for the class. We're gonna do some great things with it, and I got some other stuff coming down the pipeline too. But right now, I want to go ahead and get that out of the way. Then I got a really big GPT class coming at the end of this month, toward the latter part of this month, and something I'm really working on for February that I need to see how that's going to unfold. But yeah, we got that coming too.
Oh, cool. Is there any questions for Adrian? Anybody have any questions? Taylor, are you able to see any questions for Adrian?
I don't see any questions. I don't have a question per se. I do have a comment, just bouncing off what Adrian just said, walking and finding your purpose. I know me, when I first started this whole game, I was all over the place. I wanted to do everything and everything that's everything. Everything that somebody was doing, I wanted to do it. I found myself starting a lot of projects, not really finishing the projects that I started because my eyes got fixated on something else that I wanted to start. Um, so like really finding out who you are and walking in your purpose, like you said, is key and essential to everything. Because it took me like to really have a conversation with Adrian for me to be like, you know what? Okay, because I am a crafter, that's who I am, and I love to craft. However, I do love AI. I love all aspects of AI, and I love the fact that I can bring AI and art together, AI and crafting together. So me really realizing that, okay, I create GPTs for crafters. That's how I pretty much learned who my audience is, who taps into me and what I'm trying to bring to the table. So thank you, Adrian, for that talk too, because that really did make me zero in on what I do and who exactly I do it for. Like anybody can use what I do, but I do what I do for crafters because that's just who I am. And I think about the needs of crafters having original images and things like that. I think that's something that a crafter, well, I know me, I can only speak for me. I like original images. I like knowing that I have images that don't nobody else got. And you never will. You might have it in, so yeah, that was just my input.
Okay, great. Do we have any other questions before we go ahead and close this part out?
Maxine commented on Facebook, Maxine Goodry. She said, I thank you, Adrian, for your humble spirit and your depth of knowledge you don't mind sharing. And Adrian, that is true.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Now, did we have a answer to the last tribute? Do we have another one coming up? I believe so. Did we have any winners on the last one? Kim or Lydia?
Nobody from TikTok.
Nobody's on TikTok. Lydia, what about Facebook? Do we have any?
You are going to have to give me, I don't have the question and answer form. So
Oh, I thought
yeah,
it's not in your it's not in your
no,
inbox. Oh, okay, your
no.
Facebook inbox. Okay, all right then. I'll send it to you again. Okay then. All right then. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with the next one. Released in 1986. It starred way back in history. Released in 1986. It started way back in history. I need the artist and the name of the song in a question format. Do 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 do.
They call me Tester, babe. Tell me, they call me Tester, babe. Tell me,
All right, all right. I can see everybody know who we got up next. Miss Teller May. Miss Teller May, who house is it?
It's my house, but not really yet. It ain't my house yet
It ain't your
because
house yet?
whose house it is? It ain't my house yet. It's Miss
Oh.
Sonia's house.
Oh, we
Yes,
have
Miss
a
Sonia's
okay.
house. It's Miss. Yes, it's Miss
Oh, okay
Sonia's
then. I'm
house
off
right
cue then. Okay.
now. No,
Oh,
you didn't know. That's why you didn't
oh,
know.
okay then. All right then. Okay, hold on. Let me do something here. Let me correct it. Wait, I have to. Um,
2, 1, talk to me.
every superhero must have a theme song. Miss Sonia, you can unmute yourself. All right then. Okay, Miss Sonia.
I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
Okay. Well, thank you. We're gonna make sure every time you're on with us that I play that song for you.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right then. So, who house is it?
This is Sonia's house.
In
The middle of the street.
that is where we used to.
Used to meet.
All right then. So we don't have no time to sleep.
Didn't have no time to sleep, no time to eat, just time to meet.
It's time to meet. All right then, Miss Sonia, you have the mic.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm glad I've got a chance to make it in. It's been a whirlwind day, but glad I got a chance to make it in. Taylor told me to come on in here and share a little bit with you guys. So I'm gonna share a little bit with you guys this afternoon. I'll share my screen right quick. I'm not gonna be before you long, but we're gonna go over some things. Actually, earlier today, oh my goodness, earlier today, I did a training today. Well, not really a training, more of an information session. What am I doing here? Let's see. And here you go. That's what you get for rushing and you ain't ready. There we go. There we go. All right. So I did an information session on my academy called The Trainer's Edge that will open in February. Now, I'll give you guys a little backstory about the Trainer's Edge and why I decided to do it. And it really falls right in line with everything that Adrian said and everything that everybody else has been saying this afternoon. As a matter of fact, Adrian is the reason why I went ahead and did and pushed through with the Trainer's Edge. And here's the thing. I've been fighting this teaching thing pretty much all my life, right? When I got out of college, when I went to college to be a lawyer. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be like my uncle. So I went to college. I was on track to finish up in criminal justice and go on to get my go to law school. But then I took a juvenile delinquency class and fell in love with working with children that were struggling. And so that's what I did for the first part of my adult life. I worked with children for a little while, and then I transitioned to working with adults. I was a senior district parole officer for about 8 years. My mother used to always tell me, as a matter of fact, before I got ready to leave college, she told me, she said, Sonia, why don't you go ahead and get your teaching degree while you're there, since you're already there in school? And I was like, I told y'all, I'm not teaching nothing. We got teachers, and everybody, just about everybody in my family is either a teacher or a nurse or a doctor or something, a lawyer or something like that. So teaching was not my thing. I was not going to do it, didn't want to deal with teaching. And you know how God just keeps bringing stuff back to you. He keeps bringing stuff back to you. So even when I was working with parolees, adult men, I did find that most of them, the problem was they started having issues way back in elementary school. And it was maybe for some of the same reasons that Adrian said before. Their talents were not being tapped. So therefore, they were not on the right road to do what they needed to do. So of course, most of them were misdiagnosed and put in special ed or all those types of things. So I realized that those men, most of those men that I had, over half of them, they dropped out as soon as they were able to drop out of school, and they got into trouble soon after. So I felt like if I got back into, maybe if I go and catch them in school, that I can kind of change the trajectory of where they wind up in adult life. So that took me into teaching, which I didn't want to do. And then I got into this space, and I first started out creating images. That's what I wanted to do. But again, like a lot of you said, Adrian and Taylor, bopping around from, I saw somebody do this, so I want to do that. I saw somebody do that, so I want to do that. That's the thing about being multi-talented, is that you can really do everything, but you really shouldn't do everything. And about a year ago, I had a friend of mine tell me, you really need to teach, because people understand when you're talking to them, is something different about your voice. It's something different about the way that you talk to people, and that you need to be teaching people, training people how to do stuff. So that's how I got into this space to where I am now, where my purpose finally, I knew what it was. I just finally accepted it and decided to work within it, which is teaching. And one of the biggest things that I found, one of my biggest pain points, was that in going out, especially in this space, you spend a lot of money with a lot of people who don't deliver what they say, right? And it could be a couple of reasons why. Number one, they could really not know what they're doing, but everybody that knows how to do something doesn't necessarily know how to teach it. And if you don't have a framework in mind or a framework in place, then you're not going to be successful. You're going to have people taking your classes that felt like you screwed them over. And so now you got bad reviews and all this, that, and the third. So my thing was, let me create a place, a space where anybody that is a coach from whatever industry you are in, the Trainer's Edge is multifaceted. It covers any industry. Let me create a space where I can teach people a tried and true format, a framework that they could use to teach, that's going to get them the best out of what they need to get every single time. And it's going to set them head and shoulders above everybody else in that field. So that's how the Trainer's Edge was born. All right. I created it to be the standard for transformative training, and you will have excellence delivered every single time. So it's just the Trainer's Edge Academy is the premier training academy dedicated to helping coaches and trainers deliver impactful sessions. Nobody wants to deliver a lackluster training. So I want to make sure that people, especially that look like us in this space, that we are strong and we show up in this space and show up well versed in what we're doing. This academy is focused on skill building and innovative strategies and proven frameworks. Okay. Our mission, of course, is to equip our trainers to deliver transformative and meaningful learning experiences and to set the gold standard for training excellence across industries. So in the Trainers Edge Academy, we deliver comprehensive training frameworks that are research-based, they are proven. I've been an instructional specialist and a district trainer. I've been teaching for 25 years. I've been doing that for the last 14. So these are tried and true frameworks that actually work. One that I created myself called the Teach Tech Transform Framework, which is my personal framework that we actually use in the school that I'm in now. They're using my framework to train teachers. I offer real world application exercises. You will have 8-week sessions. It'll be an 8-week session, 90-minute classes on Saturdays, a 30-minute catch-up session review in the middle of the week on a Wednesday. You'll get a workbook. Of course, if you've ever worked with me before, I'll give you extensive workbooks and checklists and all that kind of stuff. You'll get that, as well as GPTs that are lesson specific, but GPTs that are also there to help you build once we have completed the Trainers Edge Academy. If this academy is for you, if you are looking to sharpen your skills, if you are a trainer in corporate or education or any other industry, and if you're anyone passionate about impactful learning, then the Trainers Edge Academy is the place where you need to be. Okay. Classes will start in February 2025. Early bird registration will begin January 25th. I will also do another information session on January 25th, 2025. The early bird price, if you get in before the second week in February, the early bird price is $497. Once we get to that, the date that we start in February, then it will be the full price of $697. And payment plans are available because I know how it is. I wanted to make sure that when I created this training, that I created it to give people like myself who still are not making what I want to make in this industry yet. So I'm still, from time to time, I'm pinching pennies and I'm counting them, maybe even a little robbing Peter to pay Paul. So I wanted to make sure that when I created this, that I created a price point that was affordable for people who wanted to get into it, but not so low that it kind of diminished the effort that I actually put into this. And when we get into the academy, there is a whole module set on monetization and what you need to offer and da 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 da. So all of that is available for you guys. So your journey to training excellence, you guys, starts now. I would be happy to guide you on this journey. This bit.ly I will drop it also in the chat for you guys so that you can have it. If you have not already, a lot of you already have, but if you have not signed up just to get the get more information about the Trainers Edge Academy, then go ahead and grab that bit.ly link and fill out that interest form. That will then put you on the email list so that you will get all updates on when things are happening. I'll also be sending you guys our sample lessons, just information and some getting to know you emails. So if you already signed up for it, get ready to hear from me because I want to hear from you. Because the only way that we can truly grow together is to make sure that we open that line of active communication that will make things so much better for us. So that's pretty much all I have. The floor is open for questions. If there is anybody that has any questions.
Well, Sonia, I don't have a question, but I just wanted to make sure that we go over the importance of your class. And one thing that you mentioned, you said something more in line with word of mouth. You want a good review. The review is something that can make you a good review can make you a lot of money. A bad review can probably cancel you out. So you definitely want those good reviews. Can you just give us a little bit more in detail about the reason why of having a good review, how that that makes things better, and then also too, it's a lot of different techniques and ways that you can that training people. Some people might need a slower. Some people might be okay to go faster, and sometimes you can just talk too big for some people. You can be too much of an expert. And you're talking to them like you're too much expert. Can you just go a little bit more over that so people can understand the reason why they would need this class?
Absolutely. One of the main things that I always tell people is to take a minute and self-reflect. Think about a time when you spent your hard-earned money to go and learn something, and when you got in there, you didn't learn a thing. Think about how that made you feel. Okay, so now when you're moving into a place to where you want to be a coach or you want to be a trainer, you have got to think past what you want to do, and you have to be able to take yourself out of the equation and think about the pain points of your audience, your target audience. Because just like William said, they could make you or break you in this space, especially when it comes to um, whether or not your credibility and your authority in this space. That is something that you work very hard for and something that needs to be protected. So with that being the case, then you need to make sure that the training that you give, no matter what it is, I don't care if you're teaching somebody how to do their ABCs, I could care less what it is. Without an actionable framework to where you are making sure that you have covered the pain points that your audience has, then you're teaching to the wall. And if you're teaching to the wall, but you have a room full of people, then those people are you giving them a disservice. So one of the main things and one of the very first things that we talk about in the academy is understanding your target audience's pain points. Because if you don't understand where they're coming from, you can build the best class in the world. You can build the best GPTs, you can build the best, all of the things that you want to build for you. If you are not tapping into the needs of the people that you service, then you're not doing a good job at all. And you are not going to last very long. So it is important in this space. Even if you're just thinking about, well, I want to teach a class on how to do so and so and so and so. And most people think, oh, that's simple. I don't really have to think about that. I just get on there and tell people what I do. But that's the problem. You haven't thought about it, and you haven't thought about what they need. You haven't thought about maybe for some people that move a little bit slower, I may need to use this framework. For this group, I may need to use this framework. And you learn all of those things in the Trainer's Edge Academy. You learn those proven frameworks. You learn how to understand your audience. You learn how to build your content so that your audience gets the best from that content.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm glad that you mentioned that. And then also too, I think it's a really important thing. You have to have the mindset of wanting to help. You have to more like, okay, the money will come, the money will be there, but money cannot on this in training and teacher. I don't think money could be your motivation.
Money should not be your motivation. I
Okay.
can tell you, William, that there is a difference in this space, and most of us have been in this space for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell the difference from someone who is doing this from a place of service and someone who is doing this from a place of income. There is a distinct difference. There is a distinct difference in how things are delivered to you. There is a distinct difference in how you are handled. There is a distinct difference in everything. So if income is going to be your complete and total motivation, then I would say that the Trainers Ed Academy is not for you. The Trainers Ed Academy is for that person that wants to be of service. Money is going to
Mm-hmm.
come. If you're good, it is going to come. What's that
Oh yes.
phrase? If you build it, they'll come. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're good enough, then they will come. They will seek you out. But you have to do the groundwork and you have to make sure that you are delivering top-notch information 100% of the time, every single time.
All right. Well, do anybody have any questions for Sonia? Sonia, I really appreciate you so much.
Oh, thank you,
Um,
thank you, thank you.
hmm Can you check the Facebook chat? See if anyone have any questions. I don't want to
I
not answer.
Oh,
appreciate you very much, Miss
I do
Sonia.
not see questions,
Okay.
but
What
I'm
about
sorry,
compliments?
Taylor. Oh,
No,
she's
I was
got
just letting
compliments.
Sonia know that I appreciated her.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys giving me the platform to let people know that something like that exists. Something like this has been created for us, by
Hmm.
us, for us, so that we can understand where we're coming from.
Well, and not only that, I don't want to like sound contradiction to what I just said, but this will this will take you further than anything because training, especially with these new AI systems, they're gonna need a lot of teachers.
Yes.
They're gonna need a lot of people that know what they're doing and know how to deliver that knowledge. So yes, yes, and thank you so much. Well, if anybody doesn't have any questions, what about for the panel? Do anyone have any questions for the panel? On the panel? No? All right then. Well, I had to do a rerun on this one because I was so out of order the last one. So I got to give you your theme song. Every superhero must have a theme song.
You didn't know. I told you, you didn't even know.
All right, Miss Taylor, May you have the mic.
Hey y'all, hey y'all. It's your girl, Taylor Made of Eclectic Creations, CEO and owner. Um, First of all, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in with us. But I wanted to share with y'all right quick. Oh, before I even get to doing all of that, I'm gonna take care of the business first. Um, First, there has been a link already dropped in the chat and on Facebook for you guys to sign up for the Wheel of Names to win a prize from myself and Mr. William McCraney. Yeah. So, and for everyone that has already signed up, just an incentive, I already put y'all in twice. So y'all have two entries each in there now. So, people, y'all have time to sign up until I get ready to finish. And then by the time I finish, I'm gonna just start with the whip. So I wanted to first talk to you guys about GPT that I made. It's called Lady in Red. I've already had a couple of people test it. I've got some good reviews on it and everything. I really like this GPT. You guys may have seen some images of her already. Her name is Amara Eloise Scarlett. That is her name. Um, and yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, like, we ain't really got to get into the whole GPT demonstration, but I do want to show you guys some images from it. So just give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up so then you guys can see. Mhm. This computer is
Well,
making me mad.
while she pulling it up, did we have any winners for the second? No, for the last one. For the music tribute. Anybody get that one? It started back. It started way back in history. It started way back in history. Released in 1986.
Oh, I don't even know who that is right now. Uh, oh, thank you, Miss Sonia. I love that song too. I do. Um, so I'm getting ready to share my screen. Okay. Can y'all see?
Oh yes, we can see the light.
Okay. So, These are some images. I've ran images in Mid Journey. I've ran them in Chat GPT, and I've ran them in Lexica. So you guys see it's a vintage style image. I call her Lady in Red. Y'all see she got on a red dress. Y'all see she got the pink roses. What I love about it is her background with the newspaper article is like you get like old style or something like that.
I
Can
would
y'all
call
see?
that vintage. Would that be
Yeah.
vintage style?
Yeah.
Yeah. The lady in red is dancing cheek to cheek.
I'm just trying to.
Now, the only time you're gonna hear me sing is on this song, is on this show. I ain't gonna make no
So
fool of myself nowhere else.
funny.
Taylor, she is gorgeous.
Ooh,
Yes.
which one?
Go back. That one. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So with this GPT, it gives you crafting ideas that you can use the images for. So, and it gives you a different variety. Like right now, it gave me a idea for resin coasters, and I plays in resin. I don't know if anybody else plays it with epoxy, but I plays in resin. And it gave me some for a tote bag. It just gives you like different craft ideas. Like I said, I have crafters in mind when I create my GPTs. So like wall art, I have a resin mold. It's for originally its original use is a serving tray. But
Mm-hmm.
with the good thing about when you use these things, like you can use them for multiple things. So I've used this particular resin mold. I've used this for wall art. Like I will put an image in it, pour my resin, let it cure and everything, and put the back thing on it and hung it up on my wall as a piece of wall art. Like you can do a gang of different things. This
I
GPT
like that one.
also helps you um, come up with monetization strategies. It helps you with your marketing strategies, emails. It'll write emails for you. It'll write your blog posts for you. It'll write social media posts, like anything involving this GPT, like the image, whatever you decide to come up with for it, you can use it because it already has your marketing and everything built into the GPT. You have, as you guys see, is different art styles in it.
Oh, I
I
like
love
that
that one.
one.
Oh, she pretty. I
Yeah, I
don't even
like
think
that
I
one.
paid attention to that. But yeah, different art styles, very beautiful, vivid images.
Oh
I
wow,
make
that's
sure
nice.
that I make sure that all my make my images have high resolution. Every single last one of them need to be high resolution.
I like that
So
too. Yeah, I like that cartoon.
blood of Jesus. So yeah, this is the lady in red. She is in the January drive. Um I have two types of GPT subscriptions. One is the monthly drive, one is the yearly drive. And then I sell individual, the GPTs individually. Me personally, I think the better deal is in the drives. The reason why I say that is because in the drives, you will get GPTs that's not going to hit it, that's not going to even be listed. They're not going to be there. I've made them, but they're not going to be up for sale. These are only the ones that are in the drive. So, and like I said, I have a monthly drive. The monthly drive is only $30 a month, and you will have well over 10 GPTs in it for the month. And then the yearly drive is going to be every single GPT that I made every single month in the year of 2025. That drive is $250. I do accept payment plans, so you can make payments on it and everything. But yeah, you can just crafters, one-stop shop with the GPTs. Like I said, if you having writer's block, it'll write some stuff. Like I have GPTs that write letters and poems and songs and all this other different stuff. It'll write that for you. And all you got to do is just copy and paste. I done made videos with my images. With using Clean AI and Suno and my GPT writing the lyrics. I'll take affirmations and use them as music lyrics. I'll do all types of, just different little things, but just different ways that you can use these images. And I see wall art on so much of this stuff is just crazy. I see wall art. I actually now am going to do some resin coasters.
What I see
So,
with this, if GPT Taylor, that you really put a lot into this. What's going on? You got some vintage. You got pop art in there. I like the newspaper idea because it gives you that vintage look, that history type of look. Well, can you tell us your thought process? I know that you put a lot of time in these GPTs, but can you tell us your thought process when you kind of created this look, this vibe, or
well,
the
me and
story
Jack.
behind it? Is it a story behind it?
I can't really say this is okay. So, um, sometimes I live in a fantasy world, you know, um, and it's just there was really no. I just know I wanted to make something that I hadn't done before. I just wanted to see something different, do something
Mm-hmm.
different, and so I'll just ask Chat like, "Hey, I want to, create some images, with some bad. Okay, well, and we just had a whole brainstorming session about it. And
Mm.
I did want a vintage look because I don't usually do vintage. That's like not me. I mean, it is, but it's not. If that
Mm-hmm.
makes any sense at all, I probably don't. But um, I just wanted something different.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted something different. So all the images that you guys looking at right now, if y'all don't know, I'm quite sure all the mid journey crackheads in here knew that these were mid journey images
Mm-hmm.
right here. Um, yeah. So
Wow, Taylor, these are really
also
nice.
another thing to do with the Jeep, you can write prompt guides because it will give you the prompts for these images and you can write prompt guides for them, whatever it is that you want to do.
Mm-hmm. And I want to let everybody know too something about when Taylor put these GBTs together. She is really making these things where they are going to do what she say they're going to do. She has a list, a way of setting her GPTs up. I'm not going to tell her secret, but it's a unique way, advanced way that she putting her GPTs together. So as soon as you get it, it's gonna do what it's gonna work. It's gonna work fantastic. It's gonna blow your mind with that. So
It's
I just
it's
wanted
definitely
everybody to know that when you create those
it's
GPTs,
definitely
they be hitting it.
and then I have another GPT. I have another GPT. It's in my store now. This one is also in the store. But I have another GPT. It's called Scarlet Power of Love. This one right here, not only are you going to get high resolution, beautiful, vivid images, but you're also going to get walkthrough if you chose. It gives you the option to make interactive stories. It walks you through the process. It gives you the option to make mini games. It walks you through the process. It gives you the option to make interactive ads, interactive blogs. It walks you through the entire process, the entire process.
Trust me,
So
it does. It
uh,
walks you through it.
it walks you through the entire process. Right, I am in the process right now of working on an app for that particular GPT for Scarlett. I'm working on an app, and then for this one, I'm gonna be doing some 3D animation with Lady in Red. So yeah, just like you gotta open up your mind to new and different things, you know, and put yourself out there. Don't be scared to I was scared for a very long time to put myself out there. I literally really just started sharing my Suno music with people because I wasn't doing that either. I was making all this music and wasn't really nobody even really hearing it, even though I was using the music in ads. I didn't really emphasize the music because I would have the music down really low or something like that. But it writes it everything. So if you're a crafter, look into these customized GPTs because they will help every part of your workflow process. It will just help you. It's a one-stop shop. Like I said, you can do all your marketing, everything from one of these GPTs. So this one, it has everything you need for it, from social media to, you know, to everything that you're gonna need. So my all of my 2025 GPTs individual 25% off. The yearly drive, I mean the monthly drive, like I said, is $30 a month. And right now in the January file, I believe there is like 13 to 15 GPTs in there right now. And I still have like 3 to 5 more that I gotta add that I'm still finishing up. So and the yearly drive is $250. But like I said, you're gonna get every single GPT that I make. So that's pretty much what I have. If you was to go to my PayHip site, you'll know where everything is. 2024 GPTs, all you got to do is click 2024. 2025 GPTs, all you got to do is click 2025. The 2024 GPTs will remain at the price of $8.75. That price will not change. And yeah, that's what I got. Don't forget to check out my Creative Fabrica store. I'm about to be uploading more image bundles in there, and I'm about to start putting some templates in there also. So that's what I have as far as that. And
Okay.
thank you guys for listening. I'm gonna see if we have any more entries for the prize
You-
wheel.
And we
Mm-mm-mm.
got to check and see if we got
And
any
we got
questions for you.
two more.
You gave us a lot of information. I know we got some questions out there. Anybody have any questions for Miss Taylor Made? Um,
Taylor, you do have a lot of compliments.
oh, okay.
Michelle Ray
Thank
said,
you.
Taylor made. Michelle Ray said, Taylor made. These images are stunning.
They are.
Maxine
Thank
Goodry
you.
loves them. She said, I love this, Taylor. Anne Marie said, these are amazing. And Sabrina said, Taylor, those are gorgeous. And
Thank you,
from me, these are just so freaking beautiful.
Yeah. And
Thank
I
you.
Miss
love
Crawford says
them.
she love your work.
I love
Thank you.
these.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm thinking about y'all, I just want y'all to have some good stuff, quality stuff to work with for y'all businesses. And, let's just get out there and change the world. Let's make it happen. I believe it can happen and it can start in this AI space.
And
So now,
oh, we have another tribute. Can we do the
do
other tribute before? Okay, this is with a little twist, a movie tribute. All right, this movie was made in 1994. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? I didn't mean to do that. Please continue. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your conversation? Your concentration? I didn't mean to do that. So please continue. Movie made in 1994. Okay. All right, then. I'm going to let y'all think about that for a little bit.
all right.
And Taylor, after
So,
you spin the wheel, I have a little something I want to talk about. But I want to see that
okay,
wheel first.
okay. Okay, not a problem, not a problem. So everyone, I hope everyone has entered. I have
Ma'am,
entered.
ma'am, Ma'am, I do not see my name on there.
Uh-oh.
I don't understand how. Well, you know what? Hold on. You know what? All right, I'm going to put you on here. Kim Jones. And I'm going to do it twice. And I'm going to put you somewhere else too. Kim Jones. How about that? Who else? Who else don't see their name?
I don't see mine. Kayla.
Who was that?
T.
Miss Weaver? Did you do did you fill out the prize wheel form?
Sure.
Miss
I'm
T?
not sure. I'm not sure. Because I know I
Okay, you
filled
know
out
what? I'm gonna
something
just add you
earlier.
anyway right now. Boom.
I know I filled out
I'm
something earlier that you guys sent out.
I got you. I'm just add you in here right now.
Oh, and you want to add my name, even though I probably have them all?
You
Uh, Lydia, I
I
did
like that,
send you
Lydia.
the Lydia, I did send you
Just
the
for fun,
answers.
to make it more difficult. Yeah, I see them.
Oh, you see the answers to all the
Yeah.
questions? Yeah.
All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else?
Going,
Okay.
going, gone.
All right. So it is now closed, and we're going to spin the wheel. Good luck
Spin
to
that
all
wheel.
the
Spin that wheel.
contestants.
Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Big wheel keep on rolling.
All right,
Uh-oh,
Miss
we got
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
All right.
Congratulations,
So,
Cheryl.
Miss Cheryl, I'm gonna let you choose. You want Williams GPT or mine?
Taylor's.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Taylor.
okay, Miss Cheryl.
Okay.
I see how you are. No, I'm just kidding.
So, and we're doing so this one was for the chat. So we got the chat taken care of. Now we're from the spin for this is for my GPT for Facebook.
Uh-oh, Facebook. Come alive,
Mhm.
Facebook. Come alive. Uh-oh, we got
All right, Miss
Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly. Is she still here? She probably had to break away real quick.
Yeah, Bryce
Well,
probably woke up.
congratulations. Oh, okay.
All right. So now this one is for um Williams GPT. This is the Zoom first.
I'm here. Thanks. Yes, Bryce is up, so I gotta move.
Oh, okay. We
But
kind
thank
of.
you, thank you.
Oh, you welcome. Yeah, we kind of
Miss
figured
Lydia,
out
you
what
are
was going on.
Miss Lydia won. Miss Lydia, she's our first winner.
Mhm.
She
Oh, I
always
want
wins.
something. Thank you for whatever it
You're
is. I
welcome.
appreciate it.
So,
One Williams.
yeah, I sent the one to you, Taylor. The one that I'm
You send
giving
me what?
out free. Let
Okay.
me make sure I got the name right for that.
Okay. And this is for Facebook for Williams GPT.
This one is a soulful Valentine Day
All right, Miss Kate
nostalgic
Wells.
1950 love story.
Okay.
You're gonna love that GPT. Congratulations. Yeah, you're gonna love that GPT.
Congratulations to all of our
Yeah.
winners.
It has a 50 cinematic type theme. And not only that, I believe that it does lyrics and um, movie animation style for the type of options you can have. Like if you're creating this Suno, not Suno, but Clean, which I just letting everybody know that's probably the best one for doing the movement motion for your images. Clean. It is kind of pricey, but it's probably one of the best. So I wrote that GPT so you can utilize those images for that in a cinematic. style. All right then. Well,
Cool.
do we have a winner on the third tribute, music tribute, and the
I have
fourth
not
one
seen
was the
it.
movie one?
I haven't seen either one of those
Okay.
as yet.
Okay. Do you think I need to give those out again? Okay,
Yes, say them one more time.
released in 1986. It started way back in history. It started way back in history. Okay, released in
I can hear the
1986.
voice of. Oh my goodness. I gotta know this. Y'all been
The movie
tape.
tribute is 1994. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? I didn't mean to do that. Please continue. Okay. All right then.
Miss Anne Marie Sampson on
She said
Facebook
she
got the
won.
movie.
She got what now?
She answered the movie
She
tribute.
did. What did she say?
She said, what is Pulp Fiction?
Okay. And the actor's name?
Isn't that the answer, right?
Yeah, that's part of it, but they got to get
Yeah,
the actor.
Oh,
Did she get the actor's name?
no, not yet.
Not yet. Keep trying. And the name of his character that he played, the name of the character that he played. Okay. All right then. So what about
Why? Nobody
the
received it.
music?
The
It started
music?
way back
No.
in history.
I'm about to blurt that answer out. I'm trying to be quiet.
Oh my goodness. It's my singing. That's the reason why they can't get it. I don't have I'm terrible at that.
Okay, so Anne Marie completed it. She gave the actor's name and the movie in question form.
Okay then. The actor's name, and was she able to get the character?
She didn't get the
The
character,
character?
but she got the actor.
Oh, go ahead. Tell her to Google it. Just go ahead and Google it. No, I'll take care of you. I'm just kidding with you. It started way back in history.
Oh my
That
God.
that one we have not had on
Oh
either
my
one.
goodness. I
Are you
can't believe that
serious?
one.
Y'all don't hear this person's voice saying
What year
this?
was it
Y'all don't.
again? What year was it?
Okay,
William,
Anne
what
Marie is
year?
I'm
clear.
Mike D and I get respect. Your cash and jewelry is what I expect. Maybe that helps out a little bit more.
William, what year was it again?
1986. It started way back in history.
I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm gonna say the lyrics. It started way back in history. Y'all gotta know who this is.
Now
Okay, okay.
I just put it in there.
Sonia got
Sonya.
it.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh
Ooh, I can't believe that
yeah.
one was so hard. That was one of the
The
most
Beastie
popular
Boys.
songs
It
back
was,
then.
and that was my group, baby.
Yes.
Man.
The Beastie Boys. Yeah. Come on.
You should have did the brass monkey.
Oh yeah. You know what?
That was my jam.
When I was coming up with the songs, I was making sure that I come up with the ones that didn't have, too many of those controversial words in it. So that's what I was trying to do. Yeah. So,
Cool.
Okay,
well, you
I do
go
have
ahead.
one thing I just wanted to mention, William.
Hmm.
And you know about this, but I wanted everyone to check the new Learning Pretty AI membership for 2025.
Oh
Since
yeah, go
Sugar's not on
ahead.
here, um, you'll receive a stunning collection of GPTs from William, Sugar, and me, along with over $1,500 in content that's already in the portal. Now, I have been working, and I know William has, on some exclusive GPTs. Mine are going to be exclusive for quite a while. If you look at my background, that's a hint of one that you're going to be seeing. I have about 5 already. So those will be in the subscription. We're going to have, again, like I said, everyone knows those beautiful GPTs William does, breathtaking. I'm going to have mine. Saray's going to have hers. There are going to be journals, planners, and a host of other items that will be offered. And right now, the sale is going to run, I believe, until the end of this month. And she is also offering, you can go month to month. Some might just want to do January. If you do January, you'll get what's there in January. If you drop out, that's fine. If you come back in April, you'll get what's there for April. So those are the month by month. It's not going to be you come in January, you drop out, and you can come back in November and get the entire year. It's not going to be that way. If you want that, you can take the annual membership. So we are looking forward to seeing so many of you there. And I put the link in both chats.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. Kim, because you was a moderator, I want you to mention about your services that you have. I want you to take some time to mention those services that you have going on.
Thank you, sir. I was
You're
just
welcome.
saying for those who do not have a tax person for their business or personal taxes, I am taking new clients for taxes and bookkeeping.
Kim, you want to put the link?
Um,
Because me.
Lydia just inbox me. They could just
Okay.
inbox me because that link is totally different. I
All
have to
right.
go in and send a link to you from your email. So they can inbox me
Okay.
and I can send a form to them.
Great. All right.
Okay. Well, I think we got everybody in, and I wanted to say thank you to everybody that's on
Oh,
the panel.
wait,
Okay. Okay.
Will,
Yes.
don't you want to talk to them about what you got coming?
Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
almost forgot about myself. All right then.
I'm
What I
glad
did
I
was
did.
I started a Patreon page, and it's going to be $5 a month. When I do my GPTs, I create a lot of content, and they are just sitting here on my computer. So what I want to do is the Patreon membership will be $5 a month for it. Very inexpensive. There's going to be images in there. There's probably going to be a little video um, reels that I do no more than 5 seconds, and there might even be a couple of songs on there too. So if you're on a budget or anything you want to get started, take advantage of that. That the artwork that's in there is great artwork. It's really good. And you can utilize it for whatever you want to. I have no restrictions on it. It's wide open. So that's basically all I have. So right now I don't have it complete. I wanted to make sure that it's complete, and then once it's complete, I will make sure that I have the links ready and everything ready to go. And thank you. All right. Well, Miss May, I really appreciate it so much. So I would like you to close us out.
Can we get some music, please?
Okay. Well, let's
Get
do
some
that
soulful.
here. Since they like
They
yours so
call me
much.
Tester, babe,
Yeah,
Taylor
got that.
made.
Well, thank you guys again for tuning in to our first segment of the year of the Will and Taylor Show. I know that you guys had got some value out of this. I know you guys got some good information. Make sure you guys sign up for these courses. Sign up for Kelly's course so you guys can learn how to animate your images. Sign up for Adrian's course so you can learn how to get yourself together. Just get it all together. And make sure that you sign up for Sonia's course so we can just bring it. That's going to bring it all together. Between them 3 classes, those are all must-3 classes, must-have classes. And I just recommend them to everybody. Don't forget, William's Patreon is coming up. $5 a month. I know y'all like that. $5 a month. My Creative Fabrica, go hit that up. My link is in the chat and also on Facebook. So once again, thank you guys. Thank you for coming out. Thank you to my panel. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, Kim, for everything that you guys did to help us. Thank you, Sonia, for coming on at last minute and presenting. Thank you so much. That meant everything. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Big Bro. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Miss Maxine. Thank everybody that's here. Thank everybody that presented. And you guys just enjoy the rest of y'all night and Happy New Year.
All right. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
See you.